Today I will show you the secret behind every sampling technique I've ever learned from Kanye West. So I will show you the method I used to learn from Ye, a specific trick that will allow anyone to use it, a couple examples, and we'll finish up with a full beat. So let's just get into it. What is this method? And so basically the idea behind this method is really simple because it's literally just remaking songs that you like from scratch, and doing just that is so effective that literally that's where I got most of my sampling skills from. So you might ask, but how is it effective? It's so effective because you can take your remake, right, the stuff you made, and you can compare it to the original, which just doing that comparison, it's so brutal because it just exposes every single one of your weakness. Like whenever you compare it, you can straight away hear what's wrong with your remake versus the original. But that's not all, because by doing remakes, you also can learn techniques that Kanye or other producers, depending on what remake you're making, you can learn the techniques they use. Because obviously, if you're remaking their music, you have to chop up the sample the way they chopped it up. You have to add effects to it the way they added it. And so by doing that, you literally just learn their process of working with the samples. And I mean, I've personally just learned so much from doing remakes, specifically of Kanye West songs. So for example, one remake I did is Through the Wire, and doing this Through the Wire remake helped me learn the A/B sampling technique, which basically is when you have two sample chops with the exact same chord progression. So here I have two sample chops, one is at the top and one is at the bottom, and then basically A/B chopping is switching between these chops whenever you want to, and we can do that because we have the exact same progression. But I won't get too much into it because I recently made a full video about that. But doing this remake helped me learn this technique and then use it in my own beats. So my remake sounds like this.
Who's for breakfast, an intro for dessert? Somebody order pancakes, I just sip the scissor.
Now learning this allowed me to make my own beat where I can use the exact same technique. I just have two sample chops with the same progression and I can switch between them whenever I feel like, which comes out something like this. But now, let's actually talk about how can everyone do this? Because a lot of people might be thinking to themselves that oh, it's cool, but I'm not good enough. I don't have enough skills to start making remakes and learning from them because it's just too difficult. And that's why I will show you a specific trick that will allow anyone to learn from remaking beats. And that trick is isolating specific elements. So what do I mean by this? And I do kind of agree with you that right now it might be hard for you to make a full remake of a song, but that is completely okay. We don't actually have to do that, because for us to learn, it's okay if we just focus on isolating one small element of the song and just try to get that one element or that one small part of a song as close as possible to the original. So for example, for me, I'm the most interested in how Kanye chops up his samples and what he does with them. So that's the one element I try to focus on the most, and I try to match it up one to one. But for you, you can focus on the drums, or maybe you can focus on something completely else, like for example how something was mixed, or what layers did he add, or literally whatever. Either way, it's just focusing on one small element at a time, because probably getting it perfect and getting it one to one will still kind of be hard to do, but at least now it's actually doable without spending hours upon hours on making one remake. Don't get me wrong, it's still going to be hard, and it should be hard because we're trying to learn new stuff here, so you shouldn't instantly know what to do. But if you actually take your time to figure out what's happening with the sample or what's happening with the drums, and you actually try to analyze it, then most likely if you're just focusing on one element, you will be able to do it. So one song that was a headache for me was Lost in the World. So Kanye here samples this Bon Iver song called Woods, and I'm not really sure what he does because he kind of repitches the sample and then chops it up in a really unconventional way, where he doesn't chop it on even beats and even bars, but he really chops it up weird. So here I tried getting it as close as possible. I still don't think I got it perfectly. I will probably have to redo it at some point, but I mean, it's almost there, so I'm gonna call it good enough. And if I actually play it to you with the original song, then it's pretty much gonna be one to one. But now, let's actually take a look at a couple of my remakes and what I learned from them. And so first, let me actually show you my Never Let Me Down remake. And when I was doing this remake, what it actually made me realize is that a sampling technique that I've been already using can be actually used in way more ways than I thought it could. So the technique I'm talking about is the 3-1 chopping technique. And basically what that technique is that we just have two chops. We have chop A and chop B, and then we just repeat the chop A 3 times, and then we have chop B once, right? So it's the 3-1 chopping technique because the sample is basically arranged in the 3-1 ratio. But now, doing this remake, if we just focus on the sample at the top here, and we actually just focus on one loop of it, you can see that we have one big chop, and then we repeat the second chop 5 times in a row. And then at the end, we have like a little switch up just so the sample loops better. And so this works exactly the same as what I was talking about with the 3-1 chopping technique. But instead of having it arranged in the 3-1 ratio, we basically repeat the first chop once and then the second chop 5 times. So it's in a 1:5 ratio with a little bit of a switch up at the end. And I know it sounds dumb that I didn't realize it earlier, but literally just doing this remake helped me to realize that I don't have to be locked to the specific way a sampling technique tells me to chop up a sample. So let's actually listen to the remake. Another really simple example, because it was actually a very simple remake, was Hey Mama, which basically the entire beat is just this 4 bars of a sample looped over and over again for like 5 minutes or however long Hey Mama is. And so this remake, what it helped me to realize is that basically I shouldn't overcomplicate my beats if I don't have to. Like if it sounds good, it sounds good. So just leave it alone, because in Hey Mama here, as I said, we literally have this 4 bars of a sample with like a little bit of an intro, and then we have this really simple drum pattern and this really simple bass pattern, and that is literally the entire beat. The rest of the song is just Kanye vocals with like some backup vocals. But let's actually move on to making my full beat. So for this beat, I used one of the weekly samples from Sample Academy called Counting on You. It's this rock sample. And so what I did with it is I stem separated the vocals, I chopped it up and added a little bit of processing so they don't sound as dry. And I used a similar chopping technique as Kanye did in Never Let Me Down, where I have one bigger chop at the start and then I repeat a smaller chop over and over again, I think like 6 times. So now it basically sounds like this. So now I went ahead and grabbed this stick bass and I made this pattern with it. I also grabbed a Juno synth alongside some strings and I just built my chords on top of my bass line. So together it all sounds like this. Now it's time for drums, so I grabbed drums that were inspired by Kanye West Yeezus. So basically I have this kick, this snare, and this breath. Also grabbed a small drum roll for each end of 2 bars. And to finish it up, I'm gonna grab this electric guitar, add it for the intro, and yeah, that's the full beat. So if you want to learn how to sample just like Kanye West, then check out my 90 days God tier sampling roadmap in Sample Academy. It's first link in the description. And if you want to learn the sampling techniques I got from Kanye, then check this playlist out as it has every sampling technique I ever talked about. See you there.